Okay, I just wanted to share a very exciting moment for me and a lot of other people. Um, so Monsanto was just sued for $289 million for causing a landscaper or whatever um, that worked at a school for, I guess, his most of his career or whatever, most of his life, um, using Roundup. And anyway, so I'm sure most of you already know about it, or a lot of you probably know about it. So very exciting, and apparently it has far-reaching effects, as some lab tests came out, like on Cheerios and some other main name brand cereals that use wheat that's grown um, on farms that use Roundup in their fields. Um, Not even to get into the fact that they may be genetically altered, but glyphosate or whatever itself is being found inside the cereal box. So that's pretty fucking huge. Um, there's a chance we've been poisoning ourselves for the last 30 years out of ignorance, corporate greed, um, bias, occupational bias, the tendency for companies, to avoid wrongdoing by any means necessary. Even if it means they made a mistake, they can't admit their mistake. Kind of like if there is something wrong with vaccines in any way, shape, or form. Not that they're totally bad, but there is something wrong with them. Doctors are in a place right now where they can't. They're backed into a corner. Basically, they have to go down with what they've been claiming all along, or else they admit tremendous guilt. And yeah, so it's the same thing with these corporations. So they're pushing out PR like crazy. Um, anyway, just an exciting moment. Something we've been eating organic for the last 5 years since we had our son, and our health's never been better. To be honest, my wife had a digestive disorder, and the order of her digestion was in disorder, mainly because of what we were eating. Um, since we changed what we were eating, her weight's she's at a very healthy weight for her size and her height, and yeah, I mean everything is like our health is really amazing. And I started looking deeper into it. It started out as for our bodies, but I mean, you're also feeding on if it's damaging the planet, if it's damaging if it's like with factory farms, if it's abuse to the animals, then I don't want a part of it. I'll eat fish, I'll eat fish if I catch them, especially if they're not hatchery raised. And if I need a deer or something like that, I'll catch it, or salmon or whatever. If I catch it, if I go out and and I do that for my need, I see no problem in that. I think it's never okay to kill anyone or anything, but Lord knows, He put us here with certain laws. We have to feed our belly, and so if it comes down to it, I will. I have no problem eating that way, but mainly just the animals, that are being abused in factory farms, or if the land's being abused by pesticides. I don't want to be consuming that. I don't want to be feeding on that, and I don't want to be feeding that beast of a system that allows such things to go on that way. I don't want to feed that system or that beast with my dollar, because that's what the evil machine feeds on people, the dollar. But anyway, yeah, so exciting. A lot of customers are starting to question what they're eating now. It's actually pretty explosive. Praise God. Praise the one consciousness, the almighty creator of his own creation. The almighty, infinite self, that exists in the heart of all. Yeah, so pretty awesome, huh? Pretty awesome. By the grace of God, we'll take the evil machine down. Not everyone will go with us, but a better world is coming. and we're going to build it. There's just one victory of many to come.